Hey, how's everybody doing? So I read a comment about the airbag, and no, I don't mind who does any. You can do anything you want to any mod that I share. I don't care, unless it's in the repo. Then of course, they won't let you. They won't let you like update something that's not yours. But uh, if there's something in the repo you want that I've started and you want to finish it, it likely is that I'm never going to get back to it. If you want to take it over, I'd give whoever permission to do that if you wanted to. But if it's in the repo, it's probably early stuff that I had a great idea about, started on it, and then I just said, nah, I don't want to do it no more or something. Or it got boring quickly. Or I either ran out of options. Like, you got to figure this stuff out. And if you don't know what you're doing and you work on it a while, you figure some things out, then you don't figure some stuff out, then you get irritated with it, and you're like, nah, I'm ready to move on. But a lot of the stuff that I do, I shelf it, and I'll come back in about a few months after I've figured out other things. A lot of times, like jigsaw pieces, how to do these things. And I may not have all the pieces in, but maybe in 6 months I do. Well, the airbag thing, I already pretty much figured that's going to probably be all that it is. But there's another one besides the pickup truck. There's the hopper. And this is the one I wanted to load. This was the latest one, I believe I did. Um, there was a little problem with the airbag shattering the windshield. I mean, because it's just an explosive force, it's going to happen. If you got it to not have enough force and it explodes, and probably it ain't going to do right. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to go to the game folder. So download the zip to the hopper and open the zip file and paste it into your vehicles folder here. That way, when anything you do to it in here, it's going to update it here, and then you just have to repack it. But that's easy to do. Repack the thing. You just put that folder into another folder called vehicles with a lowercase v, and you zip that together. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Alright, so let's load up something real quick and see what state this is in. But yeah, I would love for somebody to finish it. That'd be great to have it in the game. I wanted to work on the dragster parachutes too, but I got a little research into how they work and stuff, but I didn't. I did do a couple prototypes, but they did better when they fell out of the sky. On the way down, the parachute worked better because they were having ground collisions, which you can turn collisions off the ground. It's not a problem. That's probably what would be the solution to that. But it worked all right. I mean, it's got potential. This is something I was farting around with yesterday. That's what I call it, farting around. It ain't really nothing important, just something you're kind of just screwing around with. So I was going to try to show a comparison between Google Earth model, which is this big ass thing here that you see. It's just duplicated, but it says long strip. I got that from Google Earth, right? That's all I did. I got it from Google Earth. And I wanted to show you how, like, this thing up close, how it does not look good when you get up close, comparing it to the texture in the game of other stuff. You can see right here that, well, the only reason that's like that is because I added normal mapping to it. And it don't look good. It looks like a bunch of damn cysts or something growing on it. But yeah, it's pretty plain, without any extra mapping and stuff. It needs macro mapping is what it needs, right? And it doesn't have that. So the best other solution is to like put a different normal mapping in there that might give it a little more something, but it's still not detailed. You just see more detail in the normal mapping. That's, you know what I'm trying to say, though. It does not look like that, right? It don't look like that. And if we put another couple paints here and show you some of the different ones, that's like what's on the bottom of a river. That's what I was trying to figure how that would look. That's like a dirt, muddy kind of stuff. But you see that does not blend with that very well. That one does, because it looks about the same. So yeah, it's definitely got some shitty, ugly grass there now. That's ugly. Swamp water. But yeah, so that's what I was trying to show. Now let me get back to this damn hopper. Let me load it. I believe I just load this one. I don't think I had a special name for it or nothing. Just load the hopper. Let me get my controller real quick. Damn it. See, the windshield's already cracked, but I think what the hell is this shit? Quit doing that, man. This damn PlayStation controller. Why is that loading? Oh. See, the windshield's cracked, but I think I screwed up the texture doing something else. I think that airbag worked pretty good. What do y'all think? Huh. Oh, you know what? Probably got to turn it on. See, it's empty. I forgot about that. Now, you see, this is the smallest I could get it when it's not expanded. When it said it's unexpanded, it's trying to expand right now. The beams inside of that are pushing out with a tremendous amount of force, but the beams themselves are very strong with a FLT max. They're not going to break. The only way to break them in FLT max is to link it to another beam that breaks and set it in the same brake group. That's what I did. Inside to here is a trigger. There's a little button here. It's just a beam that'll break. If it breaks, and it will break when you bump into something with that, it will let this thing's go, and it'll basically expand everywhere. Like, I'll try to grab it and illustrate that. Get over here, and then crank it up. The Lua is added, it's just for the smoke. The Lua that's added, I just put that for smoke, so you have an extra little effect. You know, when these things blow up, there's a shitload of smoke in the car. Probably more than that, which I can make it do more than that. It wouldn't be that hard to do. You would just have to go into the mod and the Lua and open this pipe.lua. And inside of here, basically it's saying that when it gets a beam, it's looking for a beam. Once it gets the beam, then add particles by nodes relative, and it's got the particle numbers here. I mean the node numbers, and then it's got the additional velocity. That's the particle number. So 22 and particle 6. In an area that's 0.01 square meters in size to make that one 3 times. So it's basically making particle 22, 22, 22, 3, 6, 9. 9 times it's making particle number 22, which I believe is one of the smokes. And it's making particle number 6 and particle number 30. Now 30 is fire. Because there is somewhat of a slight explosion when them things pop, so I put a little fire in there. But you can increase all these. If you wanted to have it, damn, make a whole lot of smoke. Like 31, 30, 60. Hey, it's gonna be crazy, but we'll try it. You hit Control L to update this thing. Control L. I'm sorry, Control R and then Control L to update the Lua. Now when it blows up, it should be substantially a lot more. Substantially. A lot more smoke and stuff. Let me reset. That ain't where I want to reset. See that? Fire. I'm trying to reset it so it don't do that. Probably pretty close. But that's it. That's all this video is going to be. I'm going to post this, and I'll put the link to this thing also. If anybody wants to mess with it, do something else with it, it's fine with me. You never have to ask. Anything I share on this channel, anything I share, you can do whatever you want with it. You don't even have to give me credit. If you make a video and use my stuff, you don't have to tell. I mean, if you don't want to mention it, you don't got to mention who it came from. That's fine. I don't care. If you want more views, though, let me know what you've done. I'd be happy to check out what you do with stuff I make. I love seeing my own stuff in other people's videos. That's kind of like the coolest thing in the world to me, to see someone actually use something I made. Yeah, it tripped me out the first time I seen somebody using the rat trap that I made. I was like, man, that's my mod. Cool. Somebody's actually getting some use out of it. And sometimes figure out ways to do things with it that I didn't think about. But anyway, I'm going to post this, and I'll see y'all in the next video.